Kitten showers are a really important event to kick off kitten season for shelters and rescues that work in kitten care. We are going to be having our annual kitten shower on April 27th. It's at Animal House, which is our adoption center. We have it in the lobby, and that's from noon to 2 o'clock. But we're doing a new thing, which is what this is, which is our first virtual kitten shower. So for those who aren't able to make the in-person, they're still going to be able to access the information that you would get, as well as some of the activities that you could do at home with kids that we offer at the in-person kitten shower. We get a lot of awareness into the community about kitten season, what to do if you find kittens, what to do if you want to help the shelter by fostering kittens, if you're interested in adopting a kitten. We also collect probably the majority of our kitten donations at the kitten shower. So we have a specific wish list for our kitten supplies that we're going to use throughout the season that we ask people to bring whenever they come. And then you also get a raffle ticket, and we have kitten related prizes. So if you and your kids have cats at home, you can come get some goodies for your personal cats at home or the cat that you plan to adopt when kitten season rolls around.
He's okay, baby. Little tiny baby kitten that hopefully somebody will be able to foster. Kitten season is usually about late March, can usually go to like September or October, but the heaviest months are usually like April, May. We get tons and tons of them. This room gets filled all the way up, and we need fosters of all kinds. So many kittens from all sizes like this that probably should still be with their mother for some time, to this guy over here that is probably right on the teenage years, ready to be spayed and neutered and ready for adoption. Kittens are so much fun. They create a lot of entertainment. My house in general has young children that just love helping out in the socialization of kittens. So if you have kids that need something to do, fostering kittens is a great thing for them to help with. When you sign up to foster for Metro Animal Services, we provide you with the kittens, and we provide you with any supplies that you might need, especially formulated kitten food, dry and wet. We supply kitten milk, toys for you to interact and socialize your kittens, cat litter, medical supplies if needed, syringes, meds, anything, and obviously vet care. Our vets on staff here are very knowledgeable in kittens. And they will provide you all the care that you need to take care of these little guys. During kitten season, we have more kittens than we know what to do with, so anybody that is willing to sign up that has a spare space, it could be a bathroom, an extra bedroom, somewhere where the kittens can just stay warm and get socialization and out of the elements and get the care that they need. Our main goal is for them to stay out of the shelter until they're big enough to get spayed or neutered for adoption. So they have to be 2 pounds for that. It could be a couple weeks, could be a couple months, depending on how small they are when you decide to take them into your home. We get all kinds of sizes, so we need all kinds of people. I think it's pretty easy, and if you have a space, then anybody can foster and get them out of here so they receive the care that they need all day long.
This is the kitten room. So I foster kittens for Louisville Metro Animal Services. I started in the fall of 2018. They posted about field trip fostering for dogs, and I attended the training. I joined the private group that they have for volunteers and fosters, and somebody posted, oh, we have some kittens that we need a foster for, and I'm like, oh, I can do that. And so anyway, I put in a foster application, and I have never once taken a dog on a field trip. Happy mamas produce a lot more milk. Most of the fosters say once you start, you can't stop. Their eyes are open. Yeah, hi. Once you see the need, you can't unsee it. They need people so much to be fosters, so it's hard to stop. I picked them up on the 17th, the same day the kittens were born. So they let her, give birth in the shelter, and then they called and said, we have a mom and 3 kittens. I've always had dogs, and I've adopted a cat or 2, so I've just become a cat person, I guess, and these kittens are just sweet and cute. And then they become teenagers when they're about 8-9 weeks old, and that's about the time that you spay and neuter them, and you're kind of happier that they go at that point. They wouldn't even let you pick up their kittens, so you're in here trying to scoop them up with a ladle or a spatula. They get sick. You know, sometimes you have sleepless nights, because not just because you're bottle feeding them, but because they're sick. If there's something that goes wrong, you call the emergency number, they walk you through it. Louisville Metro Animal Services will give you, the wet food, the dry food, some toys, anything that's a necessary that you have to have, they will provide for you. They give all the vaccines. And when they're old enough, they go in for spay-neuter surgery and they'll get their microchip, and then they go for adoption. It's very easy to foster kittens if you work outside the home. You feed them in the morning before you go to work, and as soon as you come home, you sit down and cuddle kittens again. It's because we love them that we do this. Somebody famous says goodbye is the goal, and that's very true. It gets easier. I cry less when they leave now. It's just, very satisfying. You do feel like you're helping, and they need the help.
Bottle feeding can be a really scary task to learn for a lot of people. People don't have the experience, so anything new is going to be scary. We will have people that sign up for kitten fostering and they come pick up a litter of 7, and then they realize, this is a lot. I didn't know it was going to be all of this. So just giving them a way to get some knowledge before they just dive headfirst into kitten fostering. It can be a really tricky thing too, because a lot of times, especially the younger they are, they don't have mom there to kind of help guide them, and sometimes just like us, they don't always latch properly, or they're a little bit smaller, and so it takes a little bit more work for them. So it really just depends on the kitten how much difficulty it's going to be, and that can be really stressful. If you're having to feed them on the bottle every so often, you're trying to keep up with their schedule and how much intake. It can get stressful if they're not keeping up with that, and so it does take a lot of patience for bottle feeding. And then just like the basic care and supplies that you would use with kitten fostering, how to take care of sick and more medically fragile kittens, because they can present a lot of different challenges than just a normal healthy kitten would. They are one of the most at-risk animals that come through shelters just because of the amount of specialized care that they need. So it's incredibly important for us to get them out of the shelter because that keeps them healthier. The kitten shower and the kitten care workshops are both going to be offered virtual and in person. So if you can't make one or the other, they will both be available so that we can reach as big of an audience as possible and get as many people involved with the kittens and cats in our community as we can.
Cats like toys. It's good enrichment for the cats to have something to do while they're stuck in their kennels here at the shelter. Good mental and physical stimulation for them so they don't get bored. These are a couple of the crafts that we will have available for kids to make at our kitten shower on April 27th. And also things that you can just do at your home with your kids so that they can feel like they're involved in helping the shelter and volunteering during kitten season. This is just a few different scraps of leftover material, and you just make a big knot here at the top, and then you just do a normal braid, and you braid it down and then knot it at the bottom when your fabric ends, and all different sizes are okay. We hang it into the kennel for the cats to bat around and play with while they're stuck in their kennel there. So that's something easy that you can do at home. The other craft is just empty toilet paper or paper towel rolls. Crush in the bottom there so it's closed. Fill it with your favorite cat treat. And then you can add in other things like catnip. Then you fold up the other side, closed up like this, and you will cut a hole into the side of the toilet paper roll so that then the cats can bat them around the kennels and the treats and catnip fall out of the cardboard slowly so that they have some sort of mental stimulation in their kennel.
If you're interested in fostering, making a donation, or just general information, the best way to get a hold of us is through email. So they can email animals@louisvilleky.gov, and that will get you to all of us.